AFC between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. And his first pass falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready! Blue ready!
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready! Easy! Blue ready! 5 on the 50! 5 on the 50! Green, 17!
Here's Winston, 1st and 10. He gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. complete. And they take him down right along the 30.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Ready! Blue ready! Ready to go!
Working from the gun. Here's Winston. Has him on the quick hitter. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Ready! Blue ready! Ready to go!
Working inside the red zone. That first down throw is going to wind up incomplete. Defender in the area making a nice play on the football. Now it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
White! Ready! Green, 26, black, 25!
On the play fake, Winston. Oh my, it's
at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Nike Texas. Now, what's right? On 18. White Tony. Hey, Two J.
Out of the air to start us off. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down.
18. What's up?
Slot man motioned over. Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Dumps it off to his running back. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Okay. Swap. Love a swap.
Jumps in up the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
18. 11.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Here's a screen now for Chubb. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready? 72.
Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
Here's Chubb up the middle. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers, nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Calvin Austin on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, ready.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. Martin. 18. Look the hot. Look the hot. South, south, south. Hey, Uno Mars. Uno Mars. Uno Mars. Uno.
From the gun, Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, why Tony? Hey, Uno.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Stroud from the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Look the hot. Hey, south. Hey!
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Second and 10, Stroud to throw. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Your work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's Stroud again. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he'll get it up to the 44.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Third and just 2 to go.
Mikey Texas. Love it. 11.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 4 there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's good for us Steelers. First down.
Here we go.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Browns on top early. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Steelers have a first down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
South. Oh, bro.
First down throw by Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Walk to the right. Under. South.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. They'll find Johnson out of the backfield. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
18. That's it. Hey, uno.
Stroud looking to throw, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All right. 18. What's that? Why, Tony.
Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
First down, Steelers.
18. What's that?
From the red zone on first. Setting up the running back screen. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Hey, uno. 18.
From the gun, it gets to Brown. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
All right.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Short pass brought in, and he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60, nicely, 60, nicely. Take over.
Chubb gets this from the pistol. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Check. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on 3rd. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And that's good for a gain of 5. A low-hit Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 back, 18 back.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43. Here's Stroud. Going with a screen to Johnson. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Second and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
11. Out, what's that? 118, what's that? Buggy. Hey, uno more. Oh, boy.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Stroud throwing here on first. Completed to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
11. Hey! Buggy.
Again, Stroud. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Another slot. Hey, uno more. Hey, uno. Under. Why Tony? Look the hot.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. That's Cox, he's got Washington. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Jones on first down. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Go street. Trap 60, trap 60. Come 19, come 19. 70 range, 70 range. Let's go.
To throw, here's Jones. Taking a shot deep here. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. See the ball, see the ball, see the ball. Ready?
He's back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to run for it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Jake Moody on for the field goal. A 63-yard attempt.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Moody
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap. 12.
Second half starts off with a run by Johnson. Dropped for the first down he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
All right.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. From the gun, Stroud. Catch made underneath by the back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Out to the right, out to the right. Out to the right. 11. 19 taxi. 9.
First down, Stroud. Brought in inside the 20. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
What? 18. That's right. Why Tony?
Working inside the red zone. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, we'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
On the quick, right?
Tight end going in motion here. It's Johnson on 2nd down. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Completes it quick. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And up to Chubb to start the drive. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Eric Harmon, the former Oregon Duck, making that stop.
You know, kid, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
5 DBs out there for the Steelers. 3rd down. Jones looking to throw. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Stop. Here we go, let's go.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Look the hot, look the hot. 11.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Whoa. 18. What's that? 19 Texas. Why Tony? Oh, bro. Hey, Uno Mars.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
All right. 118. What's that?
In motion, right is Metcalf. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Here we go.
Kick the running back in motion. Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
All right. 19. Buggy. Hey, south. Look the hot.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
118. What's that?
On the ground again with Johnson. Makes the tackle. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Steelers with the ball. They are leading, but not by a lot. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Here's Johnson again. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
118. What's that? 19 taxes. Hey, Uno Mars.
Back to throw. Stroud. That one connects. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
They'll run with Johnson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead.
Round 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. This will end up as a touchback.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
10 yards.
Offense up to the line fast.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal.
Here's Jones to throw. Here's a screen now for Chubb. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Pistol now for Jones. Short pass brought in. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route one way. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and he can find a completion just like that.
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. It's his running back. And take him down right along the 30. Offense in the hurry up here.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Jones now on 3rd down. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Over. 18. Outside. 11. Out to the right. Out to the right. Go out to the right.
Running back sent in motion.
Hey, uno.
Stroud. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
Swap. Mother swap. Hey, south. Hey, uno more.
Man in motion here. Throwing on third down. Stroud just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He fields it cleanly. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. 60, 79. Tighten up. Ready?
On first down, it's Jones to throw. Throw right side, caught by Fannin. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Go.
Throwing here, Jones. Setting up the screen. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready?
3rd and 1. Here's Jones. It's caught. Fannin has it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Get up.
Jones going to throw again. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the
That is a
47-yard
textbook
line.
first down
A 7-yard
completion.
pickup.
Sets up 2nd
Brings
and
up
very
2nd
manageable
and 3.
and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Hey, switch. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Stephanie.
Again, Jones to the air. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Jones on first down. Running in the red zone. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes down approaching that 10-yard line.
He's out of bounds.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Set. 70 Timberwolf Warriors, 70. Buffalo 18.
To throw again, it's Jones. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver, and that leaves him with 3rd and short. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
60 Bison, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Let go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one complete to St. Brown. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So Jones and his offense ready to go for 2.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Come 19. Come 19. Let's go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit.
Steelers 24.
They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Here we go.
They're running out of the pistol with Johnson. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets them the first, and they can run this clock out. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Only quick, right?
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game.